the old Farmer's Almanac. The full moon worm. Saint Perpetua. Saint Perpetua. Saint Perpetua. I mean, you never ever hear about somebody when you read it, you have to come up with what you've got that you've derived over the years, right? Yeah. So I'm saying Saint Perpetua. It's all in the Farmer's Almanac. Look at today. Full moon. Full worm, they call it. Just last night. And the worms ate into his brain. This is the time. This is the time when cabin fever comes about. Like, it's early March, and they're up there in the cabins, and there's somebody kicking in the door and going, bop, 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 ah, and run to the next house, reloading. Doesn't kill anybody. He's just losing his fucking mind. This damn shit. It's been a pretty mild winter. Haven't had any visitors lately. But is that the fucking worm? The full worm moon that happened at like 7:40 this morning? That, it's eating into the brains of people. It's cabin fever. But there's a church. As I'm saying, Old Farmer's Almanac brings up Saint Perpetua. It doesn't say anything about her at all. But since it's Women's History Month, we're going to talk about it. There's a church that I see that's named Saint Perpetua. And I'm like, why would they name that? It's just on and on and on. The insanity keeps fucking rolling, you'd think. But it's named after somebody. So seeing it in the Old Farmer's Almanac today, I looked it up. I said, tell me something about this Saint Perpetua. And birth, year of 180, death, March 7th, the year of 203 in the year of our Lord. Today is not her birthday. I thought it was going to be about her birthday. It's the day they fucking killed her. Oh! Where did she die? In Carthage. You see that in the Russell Crowe movie with Gladiator, and he's like, are you not entertained? And then they're like, this wasn't like Carthage. Somebody screwed up the script. But so she was killed in Carthage. And what was the cause? Decapitation. She was 23 years old. And they took this nun, who the hell knows what she was up to if the fucking Catholic Church adored and respected her that early on, and she was putting across the message. Probably the Dobbs thing. I don't know. She got to be a saint, only living 23 years. What did she see? Who did she see? Perpetua. She'll fuck everybody as long as time keeps moving on. Just get away. It's in the Old Farmer's Almanac. Well, this is on something. So she got killed by decapitation, and if you hit on the decapitation, it talks about how it cuts off the blood flow to the brain with oxygen, nourished blood and being cut away from the nervous system. The body doesn't know its parasympathetic and its sympathetic nervous system and all this. Let's not forget about well, we'll talk about that later. And so, it says her manner of death. She was decapitated. That was before they outlawed that sort of thing and just went to hanging. She was decapitated. And the manner of her death, it lists, is capital punishment. It was somebody yelling out, hang so-and-so, cut off her fucking head. Hang so-and-so, cut off her fucking head. And her field of work is listed as martyrdom. So this is one of these wonderful, wonderful women that we talk about in Women's History Month. It's all left up to you to decide the stories you want to believe. And the worms ate into her brain. Nothing in there says what she did to deserve being decapitated under a death sentence. There in the early days. But she was probably a small person because of time, you know, evolution and everything like that. And so they cut off her head. Well, what did Bill Clinton say? There's nothing wrong with a little head. And the worms ate into her brains.